Hey guys, it's me, Positively Udo. First things first, what do you think of the brows? I'm really nervous about it. I don't know how to feel about it. Some of you are like, I don't notice anything different. Some of you are like, girl, what did you do? But anyway, I want to talk about this scandal about schools because what's so interesting about higher education, the discussion of higher education, is that people want to question, if they see a brown person with a degree, they want to question whether or not we deserved it, because there's a thing called affirmative action. But nobody ever questions a rich person with a degree, a white person with a degree. They never ever question that, when this scandal happens way more often than people think. And it's a very likely situation that happens. The affirmative action thing, the idea that somebody black can come in and just have worse grades and just like not be as good as another candidate, but they got in because they're black, that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Here's how affirmative action works. By the way, UCLA, USC, they can't do any affirmative action whatsoever. They don't do it. They don't do it at all. Here's what affirmative action is. It's when the school reaches out to minorities. Hey, black kids of XYZ city, check out our program. They actively reach out to minority communities. That's affirmative action. When those students apply, they're not looking for what race are you. They're looking for what diversity can you bring to the campus. You do not have to be brown, yellow, pink, blue to bring diversity to the campus. If you're a kid that's going to a campus full of rich kids, but you have a story about how you were homeless until you were 15 years old, bam. As long as everything else checks out, you have the grades, you have everything else that's up to standard, the school is going to want you because you bring diversity to the campus. That is affirmative action. They're looking for, on a scale of 1 to 10, do we think this kid brings a diversity of life experience? That's what they're looking for. So there's no like quota. Okay, we have 10 black kids, that's it. We got 12 Asians, that's it. There's no quota. There's nothing like that. It's a system that's put in place that's still equitable for everyone. Okay, they're not looking at your friggin' skin tone, or how weird is your name or whatever. They're looking at you as an overall person. And the affirmative action part is, do you bring a diversity of thought, a diversity of life experience to the campus? Right? If you go to a college interview, they're going to ask you, what do you think you bring to this campus that makes you different? That's what they ask you at any good school college interview. They ask you, what makes you different than what we have? When I got accepted to college, I said, I bring something that's different because I am not like the stereotypical student that people think go to this school. Here's what I think that I can bring that this school needs. Bam, that was a good answer. You know what I'm saying? So that's the affirmative action part. What is not okay is just paying money to get accepted into the school. There are people who are spending literally $1 million to get accepted into a school. That's not okay. Why would you question me because I'm brown, but you won't question somebody because they're rich? Why? Why wouldn't you question that? Why would you question me because I'm brown, but you won't question somebody who's a star athlete? Because athletes literally and actually get to enter a school with a lower GPA, lower grades, lower extracurriculars. They get to enter school with lower stats on paper simply because they are a star athlete. Why don't people question those type of students? But they feel comfortable to question brown students. And so I want to talk about this because I love the fact that these people are getting outed. I want more of these people to be outed because The college system, the higher education system, people are starting to lose faith and trust in higher education. Nowadays, where people are making money as entrepreneurs, the capitalist entrepreneur movement is moving through. People are struggling to pay off student debt. Like literally, one of my classmates, she just wants to kill herself. Like she's literally suicidal because she could not afford to continue going to school, but also she still has student loans from the 2 years that she went to school and she can't pay it off. People are experiencing this. People are experiencing, wait a second, that person has a 2-year degree and they have the same pay as me and I have a 4-year degree. What's up with that? People are seeing, well, wait a second, that guy didn't go to school at all. He literally learned everything about this job from Google, and he makes the same, he makes a little bit less than me, but he's applying to another job that's going to pay him more than I'm getting paid over here, and I have my master's. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are starting to see this. Higher education is starting to lose its credibility in the American opinion, in the public's opinion. I'm wondering what's going to happen in 20 years. What is the public opinion of higher education going to be in 20 years? More and more people are telling me that they don't even know if their kids are going to go to college. They don't want to get a 529 whatever college savings plan that can only be used towards college, because they feel like my kid may well not even go to college. So things are changing, times are changing, and if you're a minority, you have heard that you have to work twice as hard to get what you want. And I love that this came out because it just gives tangible proof that it's true. Most of us have to work twice as hard to get what we want compared to somebody else. But here's the thing, if you really, really want your goals, you'll achieve it. You'll absolutely achieve it. And life is not fair. Life is not fair, but that shouldn't stop you from going after your goals. That's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, much love, much leg. Peace out.